everyone. I'm going to have a play around with some of this lovely makeup that Martha sent me. So now I've forgotten what I was going to say. So I've got a cough first. I'll show you what I've done. One eye. Well, mostly done one eye. I still got to do underneath, but I haven't got no foundation on the minute. So, oh, excuse me. Actually, I was going to sort out and tell you what I actually put on my eye, but I'll do that as I do the other one. So we'll get started. I'm a bit jumbled this morning. I don't know where I am. So we'll zoom you in a little bit, and I'll have to lift you up a little bit. Sorry. Sorry, this hay fever's catching my cough again. I hope I'm not going to get sick again. Right, in the crease, on my eyelid I have eyelid primer. Right, sorry about that. I've already primed my lid because I was just starting to get going, and I thought, I can film this. So I have e.l.f. Mineral eyeshadow primer on my lid, which I find really, really works really well. I can usually get about 8 to 10 hours, you know, with my eye makeup on, and it looks as good, just as good. The trick is not to put too much on and to let it dry, and then I use a cream coloured, that's my Wet n Wild, is all broken, but I have got a spare now, but I'm going to use that up before I open the other one. And I just dust that over so I've got a dry surface to work with. If I was going to use a glitter shadow and I hadn't got, well I have, but I hadn't got a eyelash glue, I would just use the mineral eyeshadow primer, and just leave it and work quickly and put a glitter shadow on while that was wet so that it would stick. But the other trick is to use, just go through this stage that I've just done now, and if you wanted to use a glitter shadow or something that was a little bit more sparkly and it had quite a bit of fallout, you can use eyelash glue. Just put that, dab it on your eye wherever you want the colour to go that's a bit stubborn, and it will stay, and it will keep the eyeshadow on. So there's a tip for you. A bit of a jumbled tip. Well, first of all, I'm going to put on this from Derma Store. Is it Derma Store or Derm Store Lip Quench? So I'm just going to put that on my lips. Martha says it has a funny smell. Oh, my only nose. I hadn't noticed it, but it has a little bit of an odd smell about it, but I don't find it too bad. I think it has a little bit of colour to it too. I'm only applying this to my lips twice a day, and because my bottom lip usually gets really, really dry. How long have I had it now? This box of stuff. Few days. And I've been using it twice a day for must be about 3 days now. And it's really, really working. So if you're in the US and you can get this, I recommend it. Get yourself some. Alright, for the crease colour, I'm going to use a colour from the Comfort Zone Wet n Wild. And I'm going to use this one here. There is a colour in here that was 2 colours. There's taupe, where has it gone? There's taupe that you could use, and there's also sable. But I really quite like this one from Wet n Wild, so you sort of stick with what you really like, really. Can't find my brush now. Right, we'll get going. So just going to put that into the crease and a little bit above. And just build it up to where you want it. And I use my finger to blend as well. They're quite useful fingers, blending. Am I babbling this morning? Feel like I am. Shut up, Caroline. You get one of those days where you... my head feels all jumbled today, and nothing seems to be coming out right. A little bit more, just on the edge there. Leave that for now. I can always go back in later if I need a little bit more. And then all over the lid, let me find my brush, I put down, mess on there. Oh, I'm making a mess of my palette. I put down mauve, where is it? Oh, there we go. I put mauve all over my lid. I'm using a quite fairly big fluffy brush for that, because I didn't want, you know, too much of a heavy colour. It's just a dusting over the lid. A little bit more. Just build it up as you want it. And then I took a small pencil brush and I went into deep purple. And I'm just going to pop that on the outside corner and into the lower part of my crease. Get your shoulder. And I'm going to take a small blending brush and sort of blend that colour, blend it through. And I'm just pulling that out the corner a little bit and up. Sorry, I just blocked you out, didn't I? Then just add back in the colour as you feel you need it. It's a really pretty purple, this. Like that. I have gone a little bit too far onto my lid there. To go and put some more of the mauve colour in and see if I can cover that up a little bit. Pull that onto the bottom lid a little bit, just into the just to keep it on the outer corner. The corner's not blending very well. I'm just going to go back in with this mauve. Sorry, I just blocked you out, I think, there. Right, I need a little bit more of the crease colour putting back in, and I'm going to blend that through a little bit into the purple. messed that one right up. Just going back in with the purple again. This really isn't going well. I don't know. Blend again. Just going back and forwards, and you can go around in circles as well, whichever you prefer to, whichever way you prefer to blend. Sorry, I'm just checking. Just not happy with this eyeshadow. That's a bit better, I think. Right, I'm going back in with the mauve again. Just pop that back on the lid and blend it through. Blending brush again. A little bit missing just there on this purple. You know, I did this eye as quickly as anything. And you can guarantee the one that I want to film just won't go right. Typical. That's better. I'll go back in with the brow colour again. Just add a little bit more in there just to blend that through a little bit. That's better. And then I'm going to go back with the Brulee from Wet n Wild, which is a right mess because it's really all falling apart. I have to see if I can find a little pot to put it in. That's what I usually do if I get to this stage where it's, I'm going to show you, where it is really, really all bitty and messy. I try and find a little pot and pop that in and then use it from there. I mean, some people would probably throw it away, but I think it's just wasteful. So, I mean, I'll use it until it's all gone. Right, just put that back in on my highlight colour. And then I'm going to go with a little bit of the champagne colour. So pinky, sparkly. It's not a full-on pink, but it's slightly pinky nude. I'm just going to pop that, at the highest point of my brow. Just give it a little bit of shine. A little bit of glitter. It is quite glittery, this one, so if you're wearing it during the day you have to be a bit careful with it. You don't want it too glittery. And I'm going to pop a little bit of that on the inner corner. Just blend it up on the inner corner and bring it down on the tear duct at the bottom. Same on the other side. Right. Okay. I'm going to use this Jordana 12-hour Made to Last liquid eyeliner pencil in Purple Fix. And I'm going to use that to draw a line over the top of my lid close to my lashes. Sorry, I've gone quiet. Concentrating. This is a really pretty colour too. Just took my little finger and just smudged it over a little bit. Sorry, so I didn't want too much of a heavy bold line there. While that is setting, because I want to curl my lashes, I'm going to use, she also sent me this Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It's oil free. I'm going to use, I've already put foundation and stuff on my forehead, so that's why it looks slightly different colour. Because I did my eyebrows off camera, which they're not good, my eyebrows. I don't have a lot of brow to work with, so I'm just dotting that just a little bit on my face. I can't get the top back on them again. And just rub it in with my fingers. Feels lovely, this. I'm just going to let that set for a little while. Just sit for a little while. Need some cloth. I have a piece of kitchen towel here to wipe my hands on. I can't show you because it's a bit dirty. I've been rubbing my brushes on it when I did this eye to start with earlier. Excuse me. Right, we'll curl. Should be okay to curl my lashes. So, I hate doing this, but it does help your eyelashes to curl a little bit. But my eyelashes are so sparse and so short at the moment. They don't look nice really. And then she sent me this Lancome in Midnight. It's obviously Midnight Black, obviously. Hypno Star Mascara Volume Ultra Glamorous, it's called. So there's, goes this way. That's the Hypno Star, and then the Lancome. So we're giving this a go. It doesn't say if it's waterproof. I don't think it is actually. So you have to be careful with the pollen and stuff. My eyes don't water because I'll end up with mascara all down my face. This is a nice brush. It's quite a thick brush at the end, and it tapers off to quite a thin brush, which is good for getting right in to the inner corner lashes. It's quite a good mascara, but with my eyelashes being the way they are, no mascara at the minute is making the best of them. Spoils my makeup, my lashes. I mean, I have got some false ones that I can wear with my glasses, which are short in false eyelashes. Sorry, strip lash, which are short enough to wear with my glasses. But I don't find false lashes the comfiest things to wear. So I keep those for any time that we go out anywhere nice. If we're going out in the evening or anything. There. Just quite a nice mascara, but you can see my eyelashes. I mean, this side is better than this side. These are really, really short. And I really look after my eyelashes. I mean, and I can't understand, why why they're looking like this. Right, I'm going to lift you up a little bit. Oops, that's one way. Right. I'm also going to use this Tarte set. This is Tarte foundation, and this is the brush. When I first saw this brush and realised it was came together with this, and I thought, you know, this is going to be terrible for putting foundation on. I mean, look, it's so tiny, and I nearly didn't use it, and I thought, well, it comes together, give it a go. I absolutely love it. I've not tried this brush with any other foundations. I want to use these two together. But it really, really works, and it's really quite quick putting it on too. This is an Amazonian coloured clay liquid foundation. It has SPF 15 sunscreen, and it's in light. So you have to give it a good shake, and it comes out looking like this. You've got a lid with a stopper there, and on here, to start with, I thought the foundation was just loose in the, oops, run it out, but there is a mesh here that keeps the foundation in place. I'm just going to use it off the lid to start with. I mean, you don't need a lot at all. That will do the most of the side of my face. So I'm just going to pop that on, and you can see how quickly this goes on. It's really quite amazing. So I've just done up to there. It is really, really pretty foundation. It is full coverage. I need a little bit more. Try and clean that little bit up where I spilt it around the pot. That's made a right mess. But you just see, I can't really show you. Every time I show you, it spills. But you just pat your brush in on the netting. Don't know if you can hear that, but that's just on the netting, and it allows the foundation to come onto your brush. So I tapped that twice. I got a little bit too much there. It goes such a long way. I'll put that down there. I don't think I did it far enough. Oops, hair all over the place. It leaves a lovely, lovely finish. Yeah, I got a little bit too much on that side. Buff it round a little bit. So you need the tiniest little bit. And poor Martha bought this for herself, and didn't realise at the time that it had sunscreen in, and she is allergic to some sunscreens, and happens to be the sunscreen in this one that she is allergic to. So, and I was a lucky girl to get it. But I feel sorry for Martha, because this is such a gorgeous foundation, and she just can't wear it. But I wonder, I don't know anything about this Tarte Amazonian clay. I just wondering whether there is one without a sunscreen that she could use. I don't know if they make them without sunscreen, but it'd be worth her having a look. So as I said, I've done my forehead. But I mean, it really covers well. I mean, I've got some really dark circles under my eyes at the moment. But if it wasn't for those, I could actually get away without wearing any concealer, because it's covered up my redness around my nose quite a bit. Talking about my nose, I don't know if you noticed, this side is slightly swollen to that side. My nose piercing has been done for years. It must be getting on for 20 years I've had this. A couple of days ago I caught it. Can't remember what I was doing or what I caught it with. I think it must have been a ring or something. And I really yanked it. And it doesn't hurt around the piercing, but it hurts down here. So it's obviously swollen up here. So it feels like a new piercing again at the moment. It's the first time I've done that in absolute years. So there we go. I think that wasn't concentrating there. I think that's buffed in. I mean, the more you buff, I think, the better your foundations look, because they look part of your skin rather than sitting on your skin. And I think that it is lovely. Really lovely. I mean, it does give you, it's a little bit tacky, and you have got like quite a bit of a dewy look to it, but you can powder that down. Right, I'm going to use my W7 camouflage kit to cover my dark circles, and I'm going to use this one here, the peachy coloured one. And I just use my finger to do this. I did use a brush for a little while, but I feel that my fingers work better. It seems to warm up the cream, the camouflage cream, concealer, and I think it blends better into your face that way. It's like some foundations. Some foundations I prefer to put on with my hands rather than a brush, because I feel that with warming them up a little bit, they go better on your skin. Just a little bit around my nose, just a tiny little bit. Don't need half as much concealer with this as I was using before. Clean off my nose stud. It's got a foundation on. And a little bit on there. But yeah, it's I'm really pleased with this. Looks nice. I mean, it is quite a heavy looking foundation, but bearing in mind I did put a little bit too much on that side. Right, what was I doing now? Right, powder. I'm going to use, this is something else that Martha sent me. It's called Elf Booster. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. It's a mineral booster powder in sheer. And it's knock a little bit out onto the lid, and it sort of looks like that. I'm going to use a fluffy brush. This is an Elf brush. Excuse it, it is dirty. I did use it yesterday, and it will get washed today, I think. So I'm just going to dust that under my eyes where I put the concealer. And I'm going to dust down my T-zone with that round my nose, across the top of my lip, and my chin. So you can sort of take the shine down just a little bit. So I've just done that through my T-zone. I think in the winter I'd probably leave it, but because it's warm at the moment, I just dust that through. So, like that. I'm going to use my Bourjois chocolate bronzer to contour a little bit. This video is probably ages long. Suck in. Now, especially remember when you have your hair up, to do from up here. I go from like the top of my ear down towards my mouth, but I stop about here. So it's like if you if you're looking straight ahead and you take it from the middle of your eyeball, I usually stop sort of there. So just blend that through and up, and on the other side. I don't put too much on, just helps to give me an appearance of cheekbones. I used to have cheekbones, used to have quite good ones, but now as I've got older, they have dropped down. Oh, to be young again. To be young again, but knowing what I know now, you understand. I wouldn't want to be young again and have to go through all the indecisive, parts of my life where, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't sort of understand, Just going to go lightly round the forehead and down the side of the temples. But no, I'd like my young body back, and I'd like to be young again. And I do a lot of things very differently. There's a lot of things I wouldn't have done. But that's not going to happen, and you can't bring back the years, which is a bit unfortunate. And I'm just going to lightly contour down the side of my nose, just a little bit. And on the end, just going to smudge that through with my finger. And a little bit on my chin, and a little bit around my jawline, just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush from Eco Tools. I'm looking for a bigger, fluffier brush with a bigger head and looser, but I can't find what I want. I've seen people using ones I want, but I can't find them. Right, I'm going to dip it into my Estee Lauder bronzer. I'm just going to very gently dust across my cheeks and across the top of my nose. On my chin, and get the hair out of the way, and across my forehead. And then I'm going to add a little bit of colour down my neck, because my neck is white. And don't forget, when you've got your hair up, don't forget your ears, because I nearly did. Just pop a little bit of colour onto there. And blend your neck in. Bring that down there. Right, so where are we now? What have I got to? Right, I'm going to go back to the eyes, and I'm going to use the little pencil brush, and I'm going to take the deep purple. I'm just going to run it under very, very carefully. Oops, sorry. Under my eye lashes on the bottom, because I don't want it all down my. Don't forget to join it up at the corner. Don't want it all down my face. A little bit at a time, like so. Don't want it too heavy. Join it up at the corner and just gently bring it. Just a little bit at a time. Got that a little bit low there. blotch you out there. Oh, I was holding my breath. Concentrating. I just realised I was thinking I can't breathe very well. But I wasn't breathing. Right. Just dusted that underneath there a little bit. I'm just going to put a little bit more of the champagne colour and join that up with the purple. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, and then Martha also sent me an Essence Silky Touch blush in number 60, Life's a Cherry. This is the first time I've actually tried anything from Essence, and I've just found out that, because Essence is a US brand, and I've just found out that they're actually being sold in Wilko's now. So next time I go into town, I'm going to have a look and see what else I can find, because I really like this. It's really a really pigmented blusher, so you have to be careful. You don't need very much. So I'm going to see what else I can find. Having not been yet, I don't know how many pieces of products that we've been you know, allocated to the UK. I don't know what we have, but I'm looking forward to going to have a look. As you can see, that is very pigmented, but it's a gorgeous colour. So, I'm just using this on a Real Techniques. It's gone. I think it was a stippling brush. This one fell apart. Look at the state of it. Fell apart at the first washing, and I couldn't find my receipt anywhere. I had the house upside down. I had plastic bags all over the place, and it just wasn't there. Whether it got thrown away or whether I lost it in the street, I don't know. So I couldn't take it back. So my husband sort of had to try and put it back together for me and re-glue it. But just stippling to start with, and then I'm going to work that colour in. Oops, sorry, just jiggled you. Just want a nice flush. Work out if that colour's the same. It's hard to see when you're sort of looking in a small mirror and sort of the viewfinder, to see whether I've actually got my cheeks the same colour. I hope, fingers crossed, I hope I have. And then I'm going to use, I haven't got a lip liner, excuse me, one moment. Right. I'm going to use a pink lipstick, I think. Right, I'm going to use this Jordana lip liner in Tawny. I'm just going to outline my lips. So I will be quiet for a few minutes. just going to take my finger and blend that a little bit. So I've just done it lightly. Just put the lid on there. And I did get two colours out, an MUA Power Pout pencil. And this is called Crazy in Love. And it's like sort of burgundy colour. It is pink, but it's fairly sheer. And then I picked out this matte lipstick from MAC in Pink Plaid. And I think I might wear this one. That's the MAC one. So I think I'm going to put this one on. Yeah, quite like that. Because it's quite sort of reasonably dark and smoky on the eye. I wanted to go a bit lighter on the lip. I'm going to pick up this little brush from Real Techniques. This is the one I was using for the inner corner. And it's called the Detailer brush. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of the nude eyeshadow from the Lorac palette, and I'm going to use that as a highlight on the Cupid's bow. I feel it sort of needs a little bit, and I'm going to dip my finger in that also and put a little bit on top of the cheekbone, but not too much. And on the other side. I have to be careful when I do this, because I have got some fine lines under my eyes, and the last thing you need is to be highlighting those. And I'll put a little bit down the centre of my nose. There you go. That is the finished look. I don't think I've missed anything out. I'll give you okay. Hope you like this look. Let me put my glasses back on. I'll zoom you wrong way. Zoom you back out. So I'll brush my hair down. Sorry, it's a bit messy, my fringe. So overall, I'm really pleased with this palette. Excuse the dirty mess, I've got to clean it. The only thing about this packaging, it really does pick up the dirty bits. You know, you try to be clean with them, and they're really hard. I've been wearing this since I got this. I've been wearing it every day. This is the first day that I've worn this purple. But yesterday I was wearing, I put the same brown colour into my crease. And on the lid yesterday I was wearing slate. The day before I was wearing, what did I have on the day before? Sable. Sable and taupe. Yeah. That's the taupe colour. and that's the sable colour. I wore taupe all over my, sorry, my glasses are catching my eyelashes. I wore taupe all over my lid, and then put sable into the outer corner and into my crease. That looked really nice. But the slate one, I just wore the brown crease colour and then just put that, sorry, I'm not giving you the finger, sorry. I just put the grey one all over the lid with some black eyeliner, and it looked absolutely gorgeous. It really did look really lovely. So those are the colours and what I've got on today, that one. So those are the colours I've tried so far out of the palette. Oh, and some, I've obviously tried some of the lighter colours for highlighting, you know, inner corners and brow, oh sorry, I've just shaken you, inner corners, brow bone, and then for highlighting purposes as well. So far I'm really enjoying this palette. It's really nice. I noticed on a video, someone's video yesterday, that there is a Lorac Pro palette 2 come out now, and I'm really wanting that one now. So I'm going to now I know how nice they are, these shadows. I'm going to be saving up some money. I've got a birthday coming up soon, not next month, September. So I will probably try and get that for my birthday. Yeah, I'm hooked. Lovely shadows. So I'll actually, thinking of Lorac, I have got one shadow. Excuse me, see if I can find it.